What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Carolina ClawCast. As always, you have your two hosts. I just want to, before we start with this episode, I just want to go ahead and put out that the week two episode never really got it around, never got the chance to get around to doing it due to a lot of things going on. Me personally, I'm getting married, so I have a lot of wedding stuff I had to take care of. And then I get married next month, so everything's coming quick. So there will be certain times where I will not be able to record or even edit. So just want to thank you guys for being patient with us and with me. Um, we still got personal things going on in our life with the podcast as well. So trying to make time for that is also kind of hard to do, but we shouldn't miss another podcast until the week of my wedding, which I said is next month. So that should be the last podcast that we don't really get to record, and then we should be full gear every Monday following the games.
Yep.
But
Hey, congrats, brother.
thank you, thank you.
Everyone, like, subscribe. My man is getting
Yes,
married. Congrats, brother.
yeah, thank
Congrats.
you, thank you, thank you. But enough about me. Let's jump into the first Victory Monday of the season.
Come on now.
Now,
Victory Monday, baby. Let's go.
now, now, when I say to do it like that against the Falcons, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just watching how the defense played, the offense. We were just pretty much dominant the entire time. There was a few times where they were getting the best of us, but they never scored. Hell, they never even made it past our 38-yard line that entire game. So it was a great win. I loved it. I loved watching Smith Wade getting that pick six, Mike Jack with an interception. Like, if they play like this, like they did against the Falcons, then hey, the dream's back on, baby. The dream is back on. So, speaking of that, Mike, you went to the game Sunday, didn't you? Tell me a little bit about that. How was that?
Yes, sir. I was there live and in person. Baby, what an atmosphere, bro. Home opener. Everyone was there, dude. Everyone was there. You had a couple Falcons fans there, of course, always, but y'all can get rid of that notion of, at least for yesterday, where, more opposing teams, fans being there. Nah, F that, bro. We
Yeah,
came out there, we showed out. The fans delivered, and so did the Panthers, man. I'm talking about a goose egg, bro. First time in, I want it like 5 years, brother. 5
yeah.
years. They put up a goose egg. We put up 30 points, man. 30 points. 3 turnovers, pick six, Mike Jack, and I don't remember who forced the fumble, but forced fumble at the very end of the game
It
after
was
the game was
Ransom.
already
It was
over.
my boy. It was my boy Ransom.
So there you go, man. Ransom. Like that we've been talking about. Fans love him. The only thing, um, for how dominant the defense was, I think our offense could have done better.
Yeah.
But a dub is a dub. I ain't gonna sit here and complain about anything. That's just something I want to point out. Offense could have been better, man. But man, shout out to the defense. That's been our biggest problem the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And they played lights out. We didn't get a sack, but shoot, we had plenty of pressure on Penix. Our corners, they played phenomenal. Our safeties played pretty darn good. Still not a big fan of Nick Scott. I know.
Get that man off the team.
He could be on the team. Just Ransom or Richardson. He needs to be the starting next to Morrig. But really not a lot of negatives to talk about, man. Defense played phenomenal. Offense did their job. We only punted the ball times. Three times in fourth quarters. In 4 quarters. And I did see a post in the last 6 quarters. Excuse me. In the last 6 quarters, our defense has only allowed one touchdown. That is saying something, my man. That is saying something
Yep.
for how bad our defense was last year. Historically bad. First two
Yeah.
games, uh, in the first half of the last two games, horrible. And then we go out there in our own home and we protected our ground. And us fans showed up, man. I was there again. The atmosphere was amazing, bro. I was high up, but dude, where I was, I seen one Falcons fan. It was just a little kid.
Yeah.
I, but man, it was great. Just some stats, man. We only allowed one sack yesterday. One sack. That is saying something. Cade Mays, he looked great.
Yep. I was just gonna say we're 1-0 with Cade Mays starting, so
And Zavala, he did have a couple holding penalties, but it's his first game of the season, so I'll give him a pass for yesterday. You know, he didn't just come in for a couple plays; he played almost the entire game, if not the entire game. But just to throw out some stats there, man. Even though it didn't seem like we ran the ball very well, we honestly did. I mean, Hubbard had 73 yards on 17 carries, 4.3 yards a carry. Not the absolute best, but that is not terrible at all, man. I didn't think he had that many yards. Being there and just watching it,
yeah.
but
But you
he
know what? They
played.
got the job done, so that's
Yeah,
what matters. Getting that W.
and Bryce, man, shout out to Bryce. He didn't have that many yards. He had 121 yards, zero touchdowns, but zero turnovers, and been the biggest thing in the first 2 weeks is turnovers. He did not have a single one. The only
Yeah.
turnover we had the entire game was that muff punt,
Yeah.
and that
With
was Etienne
10.
again. Um, I mean, I watched it. It was right there in front of me. I don't know what he was trying to do. He should have left that ball alone. But defense, they did their thing. And then, hey, shout out to their kicker for us. Dude, he went 0 and 2. 0 and 2. Hey, they just let go one of their best
No,
kickers
exactly.
since
Justice for Crew. Justice for
yeah.
Crew.
Yeah, bro. They let go of their best kicker since the old guy. And after the kicker went 5 out of 5. He went 0 and 2 against us. I don't know. Maybe it was us fans. We got in his head. We were loud, man. We were very loud. I don't know if they picked it up on TV, but dude, we were loud, man.
No, they did. They did. It was loud watching it when I was watching it on the TV. It's very exciting. I mean, just hearing like the crowd atmosphere. Like I know when you go to the actual game and you experience it, it's different. But just that game of how good we were doing, like you could literally hear it and feel it through the TV. It was like you were at the game. But also, I could have had the volume up all the way high. So I mean, it could be that too. But I mean, still, like it's great. It's great to see us get that W. It's great to see us go out there and show them the real Panthers. I did post a tweet on or X or whatever you want to call it now. I posted the game after week 2 game. It, was there a coaching problem or was there a player problem or are we just that bad? After that week 2 game, for sure thought it was a coaching problem. Um, I just felt like they were being too one dimensional. Yeah, they're going to focus on the run, but if you see the run isn't working on the first 2 plays, why are you going to go for a run on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7? Um, I think that. maybe it was just off couple weeks, and now the coaches are finally getting on it. It's just good to see a W, man, and I just hope there's more W's to come. Looking at the strength and the rest of the schedule, at least the next 4 games, we already know how our predictions went. Our predictions completely out the window now. But the next 4 games that we have coming up should be easy wins.
Yeah. Um, I really hope so, man. We should be able to build off of this. um, Shout out to Rico, man. Finally got a touchdown for us.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he did do really good. He played a lot more than I expected. There were certain downs. I'm a big Hubbard fan. So there's times he was in the game. I was like, put Chuba in, put Chuba in, and a lot of fans around me was thinking the same thing. But hey, shout out to him. He got his first rushing touchdown with the Panthers. New squad for him. He had 30 yards, averaged 3 yards a carry, and he had a tutty. Good for him. Also, shout out to Bryce because he did have the first touchdown of the game. Got out the pocket, went to the left, boom, tutty. Um, T Mac, man, still looking phenomenal. He didn't have the yards as he had the last 2 games, but dude,
He got
in
the job
person,
done.
yeah, like in person, you really see how big that dude is, and we seen in that one pass, bro. He got up there for that ball. He
Yeah.
got up there, brought it down, and after watching it, he brought it down and brought it down with one hand, and then tucked it. That dude he's strong, tall, fast. Just certain stuff that you see on TV, but at the same time, it's just different seeing it in person.
Yeah.
That kid is huge, and he's just showing why he was the eighth overall pick.
And he's
Um,
shown why I got his jersey as soon as he was drafted, and I never do that. So makes me
yeah,
feel good.
man.
Makes me feel good about that.
Yeah. But like you said earlier, hey, shout out, Smith Wade. I've been high on him since last year, dude. He
Hmm.
read that so perfect. I mean, honestly, Penix almost darn near did not take his eyes off him. Smith Wade seen that, boom, 11 yard pick six. I'm I'm just happy for the kid. Um,
Yeah.
he just showed why he deserves to be in that slot role, and that no one else should be taking that spot for him. Even though I do like the undrafted rookie Corey Thornton, he did get some play late in the game after it was basically over. He
Hmm.
he did good too. But shout out Smith Wade, man,
Yeah.
showing again why he is a starter on this defense.
Also, since we're sticking to defense, shout out to Tevin Wallace. That
Yeah.
play he blew up in the backfield,
Yes.
that was like, just watching it, I was like, about time. My man's starting to get into it. He's starting to feel it. So that, shout out to him. More shout outs. Our rookie kicker, man.
Yes,
You
sir. That
cannot,
was a yes,
that
sir.
man, he looks so young. Like, he looks like a young boy, but he's a grown man. Rookie kicking 57-yard field goal.
Yeah, bro. 3 for 3 on the day with his longest of being 57. And I want to say that was the side that I was on. Dude, he makes it look so easy. He looks so poised. He's a rookie. He just looks so comfortable. And I mean, that's all we can ask for with a kicker. Just look comfortable, make a 57-yarder look easy. That's someone, it
Yeah.
looks like that we can rely on in the future, game on the line, or 50 plus yards. I mean, I know the kickers nowadays, 50 is nothing, but if you're putting up a 57-yard bomb and you still got plenty of air under it,
Yeah.
that's something, man. That is something.
Well, I'm going to go back a little bit on what you said about the 50 yarders and kickers are normally good at it. This week, this football weekend, the kickers were having a rough time. Blocked kicks,
Yeah,
missed
and it was,
field goals. Like, it was crazy watching all these kickers miss the kicks or get blocked. And then I don't know what we're going on with kickers. I mean, you know me, I will advocate for kickers. Kickers are people too. I like kickers, but man, that was rough to watch. Almost every team. I think it's the curse of coup, the curse of coup they got going on. They released coup, and then after that, almost all the kickers started sucking at kicks. So, hey man, coup. I mean, even though he was on the Falcons, I mean, I I liked him. I like as a kicker. Like every time we play Madden, I always make sure I get him as my kicker, or like even in fantasy football. But I'm a big fan of Koo, so it's justice for Koo, and that's all I can say. I feel like if Koo was still on the Falcons, the Falcons probably would at least scored 6 points instead of 0.
yeah, I can agree to that. He would definitely have made those two kicks.
Yeah,
But then Mike Jack late in the game got that interception. I don't know if we just played a fantastic game on defense. Maybe it's a mixture of both. Maybe we played so good on defense and it just messed up the Falcons' offense. Because I mean, going into it, the only person I was really worried about was Bijan Robinson. I mean, dude, last
hmm
2 weeks he's been lights out. He did have 72 yards rushing, but dude, he didn't score.
yeah,
They didn't score. So that was a win. Like if he would have had 100 yards and they didn't score, I mean that's a win. Or even with what he did, we really showed up on defense. I was going into the game like, hey, if we win, heck yeah, in all capitals. If we lost a close game, okay. But man, I ain't gonna lie. The showing that we put out, man, that was just incredible.
yeah,
Uh, Most positive that we can talk about so far. I mean, we're 1-2, but we're 1-0 in the division. And honestly, those division games they mean
yeah,
everything. We're 1-0. I think we're 1-0, and then the Bucks are 1-0. So technically, we're second in the division.
yeah.
Record wise, might not show it, but when it
No,
comes to it, we're tied for first or we're second.
yeah, no.
Um,
Record wise, we are in second. Of course, the Bucks are 3-0. Panthers 1-2, Falcons 1-2, and then the Saints 0-3. But we've
yeah,
also scored the most. I don't think we scored the most. I think we scored the second most in the division, and we have allowed the least amount of points in the division from all the teams. So that's something to be pretty excited about. I think we did actually score more than anybody in the division, but I might be wrong. I checked the stats before I jumped on here, but I'm tired and I forgot most of them. So, but hey, man,
yeah,
if we start off 1-0 in the division and we keep it up, I mean, even though our records are wrong, we still got the Super Bowl. We can still get to the playoffs. Um,
yeah, yep. We're still there as of right now. We are there. We can win a
as
division.
long, yeah, as long as we stay competitive and play like we played yesterday, I, it's still on. The dream is still on.
Yes, sir.
I would like I would like to witness a third Super Bowl with the Panthers and actually witness them winning it this time. So, and even better, have my daughter watching it too so she can see Panthers win. That would be great. That would be great for me. So, I really hope they can keep up the momentum and continue playing like how they did yesterday because the sky's the limit if they play like that every single game.
Yeah,
We'll have to,
definitely,
yeah, we'd
definitely,
have to wait
man.
for next week to find out. Before we get off here, there was some let's talk injury report. As we know, Robert Hunt tore his bicep. He will be out for most of the season, if not all the season. If we get to the playoffs, he will be able to come back. But as of right now, he's out for this most of the seasons.
Yeah,
Um,
we did
and
have an
then,
injury Sunday.
yeah,
JT Sanders, someone
yep,
fell on his leg, which is a bummer. I like Sanders. Um,
yeah, I do too.
and he had a nice play, or he hurdled somebody.
Yep,
Hey, when he did that, crowd went crazy, of course.
yep,
But we still got Trimble, and we still got Evans. I'm pretty high on
yeah.
Evans. I do like him. He's very good all around. He can block, he can catch. Um, and then we got that other one, Mitchell. He's
Oh
caught
yeah,
some balls already. He was out Sunday, but he's done really good. So I think even though Sanders is going to miss like a game or two, possibly, I think tight end will be very we'll be straight. Um, there's
yeah.
one last person I do want to shout out. He was the fourth captain of this week's game. Someone that fought for a roster spot, had a very good game in week two,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't do as much this game, but I think that we could see him getting more involved, and that is Tremaine.
Bryson Tremaine.
Yeah, he's showing so far like he deserves a roster spot,
Yeah,
and the exact reason why the coaching staff liked him, kept him around. Even with that said, I would love to see Jimmy Horn on the field or
exactly.
at least active. That he's very, very fast.
Yeah,
He could be there for kick return, punt return, or like today, we didn't have XL. I don't really understand why he didn't get activated, especially with XL being uh hurt. I think it was a hamstring injury that he's dealing with.
yeah.
Supposedly, maybe they don't like what we've seen from him in the last 2 weeks,
No,
but
I
maybe
don't
he
think so.
actually is hurt.
He might be. I'm pretty sure he is, but any Panther fan will tell you they have not liked what they've seen from Leggett the first two
Yeah,
games. I mean,
yeah,
but
I agree.
if he's hurt, hopefully he heals up and that gives him time to like focus and like get back to being a good receiver that will make the catch and break tackles and not have -2 yards the entire game.
Agreed. But before we do get off here, hey, we won 30 to goose egg. That is just phenomenal for what we've been going through the last couple years. I mean, it's
Oh
the
yeah,
first time we held someone to a goose egg in 5 years. Defense is probably the best defensive outing we've had in years. Um, just all around, I don't think Panthers fans, we have at least 1 week we can be completely happy about what happened on a Sunday. Let's keep
exactly.
this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this. Let's keep on with this momentum, especially defense. Offense, they played okay, but defensive wise, let's keep this thing going, man. The only thing I could ask for is let's get a sack out there possibly, but we had a lot of pressure. Corners
Yeah,
played great. So like just overall, fantastic game. I'm so happy that I was there to witness it, home opener. I'm sure everyone can agree that they're just anyone that was there, they left happy. We did get these towels. It said protect our layer. Really cool towels. I'll take a picture. We'll post it up on Twitter/X, whatever anyone's calling it. I still call it Twitter. It's X though, but
I still call it Twitter
um,
too. Makes no sense, but yeah, go to
yeah.
Twitter.
But hey, what a great game that we played. Happy for everyone. I did see uh, after the game, whenever they went in there, it was straight vibes. Everyone
Mhm.
was just happy. let's just build on it, man. And I'm sure everyone that's watching this, even if you're not watching it, you're a Panthers fan. We're all wishing the exact same thing, brother. But yeah,
Exactly. I couldn't have said it
30,
better myself.
30-0, 1-2 on the season. Let's keep this thing going, man.
Exactly. Panther Nation, we just got to keep pounding. I mean, that's our motto for a reason. I mean, as long as we
Yes,
don't give
sir.
up, don't give up our hope and faith in the team, we're bound to do good. So, as always, gonna sign out. Once again, thank you guys for watching, listening, liking, subscribing, doing everything for the podcast. We really appreciate it. And we will catch you next week. Keep pounding.